My name is Raji Al-Ameen. I'm a student of the Department of Surveying and Informatics Engineering, University of Lagos, and in this video of auto plan, I am going to walk you through the process of generating an automated layout survey. So yeah, first and first, you want to click on your create plan, give it the plan name, and select the plan layout. So yeah, layouts would have a boundary, so you can also get the likewise topographic and cadastral. You can also get your coordinates from computation. I'm just going to upload a CSV file. Okay, layout boundaries. Yeah, so we have this boundary for our layout plan. Name, the easting, the northing for each point. So yeah, we have two ways of generating a layout: auto generate subdivision and enter division or enter designed layout. So basically, let's say you have a boundary, generates the subdivisions inside a particular boundary. Everything on your end, and you just have the data and the coordinates. You can directly just upload it and we'll take care of that. I'm going to go through both, but for this, the first one, auto generates, we have the plots module section. So where you input the frontage, the depth, the minimum plots area, and leftover strips. So like what's going to happen to leftover strips. So this is frontage, which the width of each plot along the road, 15 by 30 is the standard. 450 square meter plots, 18 by 36 gives 648 square meter plots. This is the depth, minimum plot area 400, and leftover strips. So what's happened? So you can either add to last plot, separate smaller plot, or distribute across row. I'm just going to click on the add to last plots. You also have your roads. Your roads configuration, major road width, collector road width, access road width, and major road name. This estate spine road running along the long axis of the site, 15 meters right of way is typical. Major road that will run along the middle of the boundary that you're providing. Collector road width. So this is cross streets that break long blocks, fit traffic to major road. That's explanatory. The smaller roads every plot fronts onto between blocks, strips, typically 9 meters rather. Major road name. So you also have blocks configurations on the maximum block length, block orientation, reserve, open space, facilities, schools. So facilities, common separated community facilities to reserve land for e.g. schools, markets. Each takes a full plot row near the center, right? This open space, percentage of the site reserved as open green space require 5 to 10%. So like maybe a park in the estates or a playground in the estates. So let's just save and continue. And likewise, we have the regular plan embellishments. So I'm just going to pause and fill everything in this part since we've sort of like gone through it a couple of times. So yeah, I'm done with all the embellishments. I'm just going to make this A3. I think the drawing is going to be a little bit big. So let's save and continue, and let's generate the plan. It has been generated rather. And let us view our plan. So yeah, we are first of all the PDF, and okay, let us bring this to this place. So this was the plan that was generated, right? This is the boundary, right? And these are the plots. So we have block A, block B, block C, block D, block E, so on and so forth. So we are reserved this section for schools, right? So this is just open space, and then we didn't reserve, because we just put schools. We could have put schools, market, and it's going to reserve all this open space for those particular facilities, right? I'm forgotten what we said them to. Yeah, add to last plots. So some of them were added to the last plots. So yeah, we also have this table here. I basically just tell you information about the layout survey. Residential, we have 66 plots. The area, the percentage, commercial, open space, schools, road slash circulation. So this was the main road, right? This is the Unity Avenue road. Was it regional roads? I think it was regional roads. And yeah, let's go ahead to open the DWG file too and see how that looks like. So yeah, we have, it's kind of like the same thing, right? It's expected. The plan here, the table here, and you can basically make any changes if you don't like. What I'm most likely to do is make all this label text a little bit smaller so that they won't overlap. Yeah, just for the sake of making this video a little bit short, we're not going to do that. So yeah, going back, we might notice that the files that the software generated for us here are 4. So apart from the plan, it also gives us the coordinate of all the plots inside, the coordinate of each plot inside a particular plan, right? So we have the northern and eastern of each plot that was generated, the roads and everything, right? So like for the engineers to be able to know which is which. So see that the road center line, this is for the major road and all that. So yeah, so continue to the second method, right? So this is still yeah. So to continue to the second method, we can enter designed layouts, basically enter coordinates that we have already calculated, maybe on the field or anywhere else, right? So for plots, corner coordinates, for plots, for road, right? So we have a template for this. Can download the templates. Also, you can also import CSV. So we have, this is layouts, corners. We have import CSV for plots, okay, and an input CSV for roads. So yeah, quite straightforward. If you have all the data, you just need to download the templates and upload the CSV data, and it's going to load the information, the block, the number, the corners, the use of that particular plot, whether it's residential, commercial, open space and whatnot, right? And the area. So the area is like auto-calculated. The area is auto-calculated from the plot size, right? So most of them have. So yeah, save and continue. All the embellishment stays the same. Save and continue, and we generate the plan. Yeah, this is the file, the folder to this view. We can see the data that was generated, slightly the same data. So give me a second. Let's us generate that particular data again. So yeah, this is the data, and opening the CSV file, so I'll be the PDF file rather, we can see the layouts that was generated, a little bit similar to the initial one, because we kind of like use the same data. And this DWG file too, everything is looking good, right? And yeah, on layouts of it. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one.